What's going on, Sparks fans? You already know me. It's DJ Treacy Trees, and welcome to another episode of The Spark, my personal fan commentary podcast for the LA Sparks. Welcome to this episode, and it is entitled, At Least We're Not the Mystics, and I'm saying that for obvious reasons, y'all. It could be worse. I know that there are Sparks fans all over that are discouraged, that are losing faith, that are saying that we are losing some of these easy ones. And that is correct, but you can also think about some positive things that are happening. We went into this season knowing that there was going to be a rebuild. Everybody has been talking about rebuilding. And sometimes when you take things apart, they fall apart a little bit, but it usually gets worse right before it gets better. I feel like I'm already speaking in riddles, but you know what I mean. Let's go through some of the stats from this week. De'Arica Hamby, first of all, before we even go into that, vote. Get on your WNBA app and vote for De'Arica Hamby to be an all-star. Vote as many times as you can. They have double days where you can vote for De'Arica. Please. De'Arica just signed an extension this past week with the Sparks to be with the LA Sparks until the end of the 2025 season. So adding another year to De'Arica's tenure here with the Sparks. She wants to win. She's got a winning groove. Come on, y'all. Let's make sure that the home team, she's leading in so many different categories, almost a shoe-in, but we want to make sure that as LA Sparks fans, we are voting for De'Arica. So let's jump right in and let's talk about some things she's doing right. Let's go through some stats. De'Arica is averaging 19 points a game. Just dominant performance. She's finding a way to still get the ball, even though teams know that it's coming to her. That's a huge talent. Not everyone can do that. You know all the heat is on you. They just played Atlanta. There's 3 red jerseys around her at all times. She still got to double digits. It's finding a way to be creative on offense and then creating some opportunities for yourself by playing great defense, which is what she is doing. She is also leading in rebounds. Crashing the glass, 11.1 rebounds per game is what she's averaging right now. And we need that. We need someone to be crashing the boards. When De'Arica is having a great game, you always know it because we're ahead by 10, 11. We are on a great roll. It's because she's grabbing that board, getting it down the floor and or pushing the pace and scoring, creating those offensive and defensive opportunities for us. Assists. She's also leading the team with 3.6 per game. Steals. De'Arica leading 1.6 per game. Cameron, back it up like a Brink truck. Brinks. Okay. Cameron Brink, 2.5 blocks per game. That's amazing. She's a rookie. She's also indexing pretty high on the rookie scale and in general in the league with the blocks. I need to check on, let's see, Cam Brink. Let's look. I'm on espn.com if you ever wonder where I'm getting all these stats from. If you go to the LA Sparks page, it pretty much breaks everything out for you. Let's see her stats. It don't tell me where she's at in the overall league rebound in WNBA stat leaders. Let's go. Season leaders. I could have looked at my WNBA app for this. What is this? Just points per game? No, I don't want stats. I want blocks. Cameron Brink is number 2, tied with A'ja Wilson. Is that what they say? Is he? Anthony Magnagor? Yeah, Elizabeth Williams. Okay. Cameron Brink is number 2, tied with A'ja. So you're talking about a rookie who don't even really know the system yet, really haven't even found her offensive groove. She's doing so much better. Her and Rickea Jackson both had 16 points in the last game. Huge for the Sparks. So we're talking about her. Keep it up with A'ja Wilson. Come on, y'all. This is what I'm saying. You have to get into the mindfulness of gratitude and things that are going right, even though things are kind of going wrong and we have fallen. I think we're 4 and 10, the Sparks are. Yep, 4 and 10, 5th in the Western Conference. It seems like there's a race to the bottom for the Western Conference as well. I'm typing in Sparks conference standings. And for those of y'all that are listening to this, thank you for listening while I'm going through this journey. But you can always put me up on your TV and put me up on YouTube because it's a lot more fun to watch my whole face and everything that's happening there. And also, too, I'm trying to build my YouTube channel, so shameless plug there. Like, share, subscribe to everybody who's consuming this content right now. Let's see where... Okay, so these are the standings for the Western Conference. The Lynx are number 10. The Storm is number... The Lynx is number 10. The Lynx is number 1 in the Western Conference with 10-3. I don't know what. I'm just looking at things as they go by. The Storm them found their groove. They now 9-5 because they started off slow. Everybody who started off slow has taken off. And everybody who started all hot and heavy, the Mercury is at 500. So is the Aces. The Sparks, I mean, even the Dallas Wings are 3-9. We 4-10, so we ahead of them. The Mystics are 2-12. They on a 2-game winning streak at 2-12. Let's talk about it. Y'all think it's a conspiracy going around the internet that's talking about the Mystics are tanking for Paige. What y'all think? I don't know. I think I don't know what's happening. They got a lot of injuries and things that's happening on that team, but 2-12 is really rough. The Dallas Wings are 3-9. The Chicago Sky is 4-9. So we only dropped one more game than Chicago Sky did. See, the Fever is 5-10. They picking up speed a little bit. That Connecticut Sun, man. Whoo. The Aces, I know they can't wait till Chelsea Gray get back. Anyway, let's go back. That was good scouting talk, though, because we are playing those teams coming up. First game back in crypto will be against the Aces. I'll be in the building. It's going to be such a lit game. So if y'all haven't got y'all tickets, you are truly missing out. The atmosphere in crypto this year has been amazing. A lot of people have been showing up for women's basketball, and it is just so lit. Let's keep going. Kia Nurse. Now, Kia Nurse has been really great for the team. I think she's a solid player. Sometimes inconsistent with scoring because if she can't get the looks that she needs to get because the team is playing like super aggressive or there's a size differential there, then it's hard for her to score. Same thing's been happening with Laisha. From my opinion, Lexi hasn't been getting any of the looks she really wants to. That those ones that we saw where she was at that all-star level last year. She hasn't really been seeing that because they've been playing her on the ball so much. So it's like when you got to do so much ball handling, you just can't get a quick catch and shoot opportunity, which we missed from Lexi Brown. But excited to see her get hot at any moment. Never lose faith in those players, Kia Nurse, Lexi Brown, or Laisha Clarendon, because they vets. You hear me? Full bona fide vets. They've been hooping all over the world. They can play, okay? Cameron Brink is averaging 8.1 points per game. She's good. That's going to trend up. She's just started to look for more offensive looks for herself, so I'm excited to see where Cameron Brink goes. Ari McDonald can't be averaging 8 points. She can't because let me tell you, she has been going off, y'all. Ari McDonald at any moment in time has been scoring 20 points, 18 points, 16 points. She's really been that offensive push that we've needed from that second unit of the Sparks. A lot of people have been talking about moving her to the starting lineup. I'm not sure what's going to happen there, but excited to see more from Ari McDonald. I love her attitude. She's always talking about being the next person up, waiting until your number is called and being up for the moment, and she has done all of that. Lee Yaroo. Lee has done the thing. Lee has gotten a lot better in that center position on that catch and shoot. Lee has been doing a lot better with her footwork. She is an exceptional free throw leader. I don't know where this stat is not on this main homepage, but woo, Lee, I don't think I've seen her miss one free throw. To be honest, she's been getting fouled more, and that's why I'm bringing that up. So she's been up on the stripe more and more here, and she has been doing a great job. Ray Burrell averaging 3.6 points. I'm seeing Coach Miller play Ray Burrell a lot more. Excited to see that. She can contend. She's taller. She's a great player there. And then Zaya Cook averaging 2 points, which is kind of crazy because Zaya hasn't played any minutes in the past 3 games, and she is still averaging more points than Stephanie Talbot. Now, I am not shading Stephanie. I don't want anybody to ever think on this podcast I'm shading anyone on this show. I'm shading anyone. I'll never shade the Sparks. I'll never shade the Lakers. I will shade everybody else. Everybody else, cast it in the shadows of the tree, okay? How is Zaya averaging more and Stephanie playing 7 to 11 minutes in a game and Zaya hasn't even played and she's averaging more points? I can't wait to say that on the next. I did not know that. That is absolutely insane. Anyway, Stephanie's been doing some defensive things like getting some steals. She averages 1 assist per game, 1 rebound per game. You know, so yeah, I would like to see Zia Cook play a lot more. Everybody on social media has been talking about it. I asked Coach about it. He knows about it. He doesn't care what y'all say. He says that he's going to play his players when he sees best to play them, and they'll be ready when it's time for that. So I'm excited to see what's happening with the Sparks. We dropped a couple. We got some hard games ahead of us, you know, but we rebuilding. So let's just stay locked in. Everybody hunker down. Let's join arms, symbolically join my arm on the internet, and we're going to band together and we're going to hold it down for the rest of the Spark season because the best is only yet to come with all of our rookies and this new team and Kurt Miller's build. And a lot of positive things have been happening. So I will check back in with y'all next week. Hopefully the Sparks get back in that win column at some point. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to this podcast, The Spark. I go by the name of DJ Treacy Treese, and I will see y'all next week.